All right, guys, how is everyone doing? The red light is on. I'm Dave Van Auken. To my left is not Ark Yogo. Okay, it's one of the best UFC lightweights on this planet, Grant Dawson. Grant, what's up, brother?
What's up, my man? It's great to be back on the show. And also that stands for ARC YGO. It's a game that I play. So that's a little nerd thing for me.
All right, so, hey, the 9 people would love that. Okay, Grant. Dude, it's crazy. It's another fight week coming very soon. It's so funny. I look back, it was July 16th, the last time we did this. By the way, we are going to break some sick UFC cards. We've been having some awesome times with this. I think it's our 4th or 5th time doing it. I think you knew about the fight. I kind of think I maybe knew about the fight. Maybe we weren't allowed to say something, but we haven't talked since kind of the fight announcement. And it's wild, brother. It's here. It's 8 days away, 9 days away, whatever it is. Elle said on the show on Tuesday, she's like, we're flying out Tuesday. We're here. How crazy is it, man? I know the generic one question I'll ask you. How's been the last 5 weeks? How's life? How's training? Kicking ass. How's everything going?
Yeah, I mean, I think at some point you just kind of get it's honestly, it's almost like I'm not fighting, and that used to scare me, but I've come to realize more and more that the more that I can keep it like just another Tuesday or just another Saturday or whatever it is, the better. I'm not going to get hit in the face and not know how to defend myself. So the more that I can keep the relaxed vibes and the keeping it chill and just trying to make it like every other day, I think the better. So some of my best performances has been when I'm just like, man, I don't even feel like I'm fighting. And it really doesn't feel like I'm fighting. Definitely feels like I'm cutting weight, but it doesn't feel like I'm fighting.
I said it all fair. I gotta say the good line in. Yeah, you don't have Dr. Pepper going through your veins right now. There's no DP in you. Right?
Yeah, give me 9 days and your boy will I'll have an IV, and they're just gonna be like, USADA's gonna be like, hey, what is that? Oh, it's Dr. Pepper, man. And like, oh, okay.
Yeah. Grant Dawson, 70% muscle, 10% water, 20% Dr. Pepper. That's Grant Dawson.
You might, I think, replace the muscle with the Dr. Pepper. I'm like 75%.
70% Dr. Pepper. Well, we are ripping open these cards. Some funny people, they do it with a scissor or a knife. We don't do that here. We do it that. By the way, we did a little giveaway, Grant. I don't know if you noticed last week. And I'm telling you, I sent over 200 UFC cards out to people, and people are loving it. They're like, I can't believe you guys really sent these cards out. So we did that for them. There we go. Also, and so I was looking through some of the cards we got last time, and I don't know if you remember it, Grant. I got like this Valentina Shevchenko. It was like really nice, really cool looking. I looked it up. It's like $50. They're selling it on eBay, this card. I pulled one of the times with you. So,
wow.
We're pulling.
Do you sell any, or do you just give them out?
I haven't sold one yet. I just been giving them out. I kept the Valentina. I think it's hey, here it is. Yeah, I kept that one.
Yeah,
this is a $50 card.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Wow. So, but here we go. We'll give all these out. We're gonna do another giveaway. We're gonna be live Saturday night for the UFC 307 and all of that. So, all right, we'll have Grant guess. It's kind of what we do, and I'll kind of ask some Grant questions during the show. But here we go. First pack. Man, these cards are awesome. These are the Prism ones. All right, we're starting in the female flyweight division.
I'm playing. Go ahead.
Oh gosh. All right, here we go. I think we can nail it. When she popped on the scene maybe a couple years ago, she won 3-4 fights in a row. High like prospect. Ever since that, she's lost 2 or 3. She's been injured. So her beginning of her UFC career was like this, and now she's like this. She's non-American.
What? Give me, and you said it's 125 or 115?
125.
Give me what's one of her biggest wins?
Man, I don't even know. She kind of was on the
pretending like I would know. Like
I know, dude. She fought on the prelims. Very vocal. She's very kind of loud. She was becoming a superstar, but then, she's been on a little bit of a losing streak.
Very vocal, very loud. You just described every single female fighter we have.
Golly almighty, dude. Elle Dawson loves you.
I'm a lucky man.
I maybe will pass, dude. I'm sorry. All right, you ready? I'm gonna show Casey O'Neill.
I don't even know who that is.
There we go. All right. You're not going to believe it. Another female.
Is this one somebody I would know?
I don't think so. No, this is even worse.
What weight class?
Bantamweight?
Okay, maybe.
Top 15? I can't even give you a hint. I don't even. I'm going to use my phone. This is a tough one. Dude, how a lot of bantamweight fighters, female fighters fighting this weekend. Does Kayla Harrison absolutely just smash and keep going?
Kayla Harrison is the best female fighter on planet Earth.
There you go.
And I'm including that one that pretends that she's a lion. So she is 100% the best female fighter ever. You can put any girl at any weight class you want in front of her, and she walks out alive. 100%.
I love it. Yeah, dude, I don't know. She's 7-3 under the UFC banner. She's 18-6. Her best win is Yana Santos via split decision.
I have no clue, bro. I don't watch women fight.
Dude, I apologize. There's a bad break right now. Carla Rosa.
I don't even know who that is. I've never.
This is a cool one. You'll nail this one, and I think she lost to Pacheco twice before leaving. Wow, Sean Sterling, anti-Kayla Harrison, right there, dude. For one, Pacheco's very, very good. I will give Pacheco's good, and dude, Kayla already beat her once. I think she just got complacent, guys. That's my 2 cents.
Kayla beat her twice. They're 2-1. Yeah.
There you go. Yeah. Well, yeah, you're right. It was only the last time. You're right. All right.
Real quick, if you're going off of this guy's standards, Islam Makhachev absolutely sucks because he has one loss to a guy that went on 7-fight losing streak after that. People have off nights. People get caught. People get bad judges. It happens. The Kayla Harrison right now beats every single woman on planet Earth.
And do you think she needed that kind of, hey, UFC pop, if that makes sense? Like, kind of really looks like it revigorated her. Like, she looks like she's, you know what I mean? Like, she just needed it.
Well, she's the richest girl in MMA. So I definitely, if you're not doing it for money, what are you doing it for? You're doing it like I'm doing it to become the best in the world. And the problem is you can't be the best in the world unless you're in the UFC. So I do think that there was a little bit of I've beaten this girl twice. And that was at 155. She skipped 45 and now fights at 135. So that's, that would be like Islam Makhachev losing at 185. So, it's definitely, I understand what this guy's saying, and I understand, people lose. It happens. She's still the best female fighter. Amanda Nunes got choked out by Juliana Pena. And people are saying that she's the GOAT. So, I think Kayla Harrison is going to absolutely destroy the girl this week. She's going to win the belt pretty dang easily. She's going to defend the belt pretty dang easily. And I'm really hoping we get to see that super fight so I can say I told y'all so.
I love it. All right, this is a great card. To me, the second best light heavyweight in the world right now.
Light heavyweight Ankalaev?
Yep, sick. Yes, there you go. There's the Grant Dawson we know and love. Dude, that's a sick card too right there. There you go. All right. This is pretty cool, but this is a female bantamweight fighter. She fights this weekend. You said her name just 8 seconds ago.
Juliana Pena.
Yeah. Look at this card. It's like green.
Boom.
Dude, there we go. All right, first pack in the books. We're giving all those cards away. We'll give them all away Saturday night. Just got to subscribe to the new YouTube channel. Second pack ripping open right here. Dude, another female. Where this is the box of female fighters.
Go back to the box, man.
She's a featherweight. She's on actually a pretty good winning streak. The thing that people know about her the most, Laura Sanko, she has a dump truck as a butt.
She fought I know who she is.
Do you remember that?
I think
it was like the weigh-in show, and Laura Sanko was like, dang, what a dump truck she's got back there.
You said featherweight, right?
Yeah.
45?
What's up, brother?
145 for females.
Yeah. Yep.
So the fighter I'm thinking of fought Megan Anderson for her debut and got knocked out. I think this is the girl. I can't remember her freaking name. Did she just win on the Mexico card or on the Sphere card?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cut that girl open.
You're there.
Really
Yep.
I don't know her name. Yeah, that's the girl. I don't know her name.
Yeah. Norma Dumont.
Dumont, that's what it is. Yeah,
Dumont. Yeah. She sliced open Irene Aldana.
Yeah. That was the worst I've ever seen in my entire life. Like I have
Sick. Remember, like they were moving it.
Yeah, they were moving her face. They were doing like this.
Yeah.
I have 2 fears in MMA: snapping my shin in half and getting my skull caved in. And now I have a third, half of my face falling off from a cut. So she added a fear to me. So that's crazy.
I know. Unlock a fear. I think the kids say it in the streets. This one is the worst Nurmagomedov.
The worst. It's Khabib's older brother.
Bantamweight.
Oh, Umar?
No. Umar's good. Umar's good.
Well, they're all good. Oh,
Saudi.
Is that Tiger?
Saudi Nurmagomedov.
Said?
Saeed.
Well, there's one more Nurmagomedov, and I think he fights at 70 or 85, or he did, and he was like Khabib's brother, and he's got like a 16-8 record. He's terrible. It's hilarious.
Yeah. He'll be in Bellator very soon. This guy's really good. Always puts on a fun show. I think he's like 10th, 8th, 12th in the rankings, but just always fun to watch. He's a bantamweight fighter. Throws hands, good boxing skills.
Pedro Munoz?
Close in that range. He won on the Dana White Contender Series. I think close to age of you, close to fights. Probably got 6-8 wins in the UFC.
What's one of his biggest wins?
Man. Thank iPhone 16, guys. All right, here we go. 17-5. He's from Texas. His best win. Beat Davey Grant, beat Randy Costa, Tony Kelly. He lost to Rob Font in his biggest fight.
Adrian Yanez?
Adrian Yanez.
There we go. There we go.
This one, I'm not even joking. I talk about the UFC for a living. I don't know who this guy is.
What? Wait.
His nickname is this Sexy Mexi.
Oh, I actually know who this is. I think. What weight class does he fight at?
He's bantamweight.
Sexy Mexi. Who is? I think I know that name. Who is it?
John Castaneda?
Oh, nope. I was way off. Never mind.
Wow. Thank God for Megamon and Kalaev, guys. Or this has been tough. This has been
a tough one.
I will get one box on sale. This is what
I will say that I'm losing weight right now. All my calories are pretty low. I ran for a solid hour this morning, so it's
I was just gonna say this. It's so funny. I was gonna start the show this way, Grant, but then we just had such a good opening conversation. The last time we did this on July 16th, you were like 98%. And I was like, dude, you're like, the fight was just announced. You probably had so much food and calories. You were on top of the world, my man. I know we're getting close. I understand. I apologize that we're doing this close, man.
The abs don't lie, brother.
Dude. Another female fighter. This is a box. This I think we can get. She's a flyweight.
Listen, here's what we're gonna do. We need to take a page out of China's book and just throw it away when it's a female.
Okay. You want me to pass?
No, I'm kidding. Let's try it.
She's pretty good. She's in the top 10. She's a flyweight. same kind of thing. When she bursted on the scene, she was a really hot prospect, won 4 or 5 fights in a row. She tore her ACL in a fight with Roxanne Modafferi and lost.
Macy Barber.
Yes, there we go. Boom. Macy. This card right here is, I think UNL thinks that he is the greatest welterweight of all time.
Usman.
There we go.
Boom.
Which there's a word on the street is he really might get that fight against Bilal. That's the word on the street.
Dude, I would love to see it. I think that's a great fight. I think Usman's still got it.
He lost 3 fights in a row. There's got to be something to that for you to get a title shot. And I Grant, I'm with you. He might be, he's the second to me, the best welterweight of all time. Like that's amazing. Like if right now, Grant, they say, hey, you're going to be a world champion, and you'll be the second greatest UFC lightweight ever, you would take that, right? Like that's amazing. Like, so there's
bro, I want to be champion for one night. I want to go to bed one night and be able to tell all of my nerdy Yu-Gi-Oh buddies that I am the best fighter on planet Earth, and none of them with me. That's it.
It's no dig to Usman, but to me, to lose 3 fights in a row, I would just, you got to win one.
Here's my argument: is who's in line? Who's the guy?
Shavkat Rakhmonov.
I'm with it. I love it. Take his insanely good record out of it. His last win was against a 49-year-old. You know what I mean?
Agree.
So do Usman versus Shavkat, and then the winner gets the belt.
Yeah.
Do Usman? Well, I guess they're teammates. Do Usman versus Brady. He beats Brady. He gets a title shot. It makes sense. I'm with you. And he lost 2 in a row. 2 of those were title fights. One of those was a short notice up at 185 on 4 days' notice that a lot of people thought he won. So you kind of got to give him a little bit of credit when it comes to that.
I do, and I agree with you. And if they thought we all talked about it, you know, me, you, and L are usually on the same wavelength on a lot of this. If that fight is 5 rounds with Chimaev, we all think he wins. So I totally get what you're saying. Huh?
I thought he won it in 3.
Wow. Okay. Here we go. I like this one. Shavkat versus Madalena, Usman versus Bilal.
I'm in.
I don't dislike those. I just think, to me, it's a bad precedent that this fighter, regardless of the circumstances, lost 3 fights in a row. For him to get a title shot, it's just like, ugh.
But
that's all I'm gonna say.
This is so easily avoidable. All we have to do is we got to put Usman in against one of those contenders. Whether it's Ian Gary, whether it's there's 4 big ones right now. There's Ian Gary, Shavkat Rakhmonov,
Brady,
Brady, and there's
Jack Madalena.
Thank you, Jack Dowd and Madalena. Put him in there. Yeah. Let him fight one of those guys. If the guy wins, instant title shot. If Usman wins, he's still got it. Instant title shot. Crisis averted.
I agree. All right, we got a refractor here. This is a flyweight fighter. I believe, Grant, big spoiler alert, I believe he's the main event of your card next weekend. One half of the main event.
Royval?
Yeah.
Good kid. He's older than me. Good kid.
I'm gonna send him that card. You get it signed for Fight Bananas. All right, this is a really cool looking card. To me, one of the most underrated fighters in UFC history. I think he's the greatest UFC bantamweight fighter ever to live. Who's this guy?
Say it again. He's one of the most underrated fighters.
Yeah.
You think the best bantamweight of all time?
In the UFC. So
you're talking like he's the best right now.
Well, he's not the best anymore. He's not even a bantamweight fighter anymore. He's a featherweight now.
Oh, Aljo.
Yeah, Aljo.
There we go. Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with
that bantamweight run. People sleep on that. Crazy.
Henry Cejudo. Literally all of the greats.
Peter Yan.
Yan. TJ
he won. Good close fight. Good fight, but he won. All right. Yeah. Next pack.
Close fight and a title fight.
That's how you start a pack. You will be his replacement.
Islam Makhachev.
That's how you pull cards, ladies and gentlemen. I'm telling you. That's how you pull cards.
Now we're moving. Now we're cooking.
This fighter is A lot of people's favorite fighter of all time. He's been in some of the greatest fights of all time. He's a bantamweight living legend from the Northeast.
Living legend. Jose Aldo?
Close. Very close. He doesn't fight anymore. He's retired. But very close. He's fought Jose.
Bantamweight. Fought Jose Aldo.
Yep. He was a lightweight champion. He fought in featherweight. He fought all.
Frankie Edgar.
There you go.
There we go.
Dude, 2 good ones back to back. All right, another nail. We're going to nail this one too. In the middleweight division, a tad overrated, fought for a championship, lost, loves juice.
Oh, he was on my card. He fought on my card. Paulo Costa.
Boom.
The Azor.
There we go. And then this one, we got a green version of it. Green, super sick. He fights this weekend as an underdog, and I think he wins. A legend of the sport.
What weight?
Welterweight.
Legend of the sport.
Yep.
Underdog.
Underdog this weekend.
This weekend. I'm drawing a blank. Welterweight. Is he super known?
Super known.
Main card?
No, he's not on the main card, and he's upset about it.
Wonder Boy.
There it is.
Wonder Boy doesn't get upset. He gets mildly annoyed and then apologizes for being annoyed.
Dude, I think he beats Buckley this weekend. I think he just outstrikes him, veteran him, use the distance. I think he beats him.
I hope so, man. I think that Wonder Boy would struggle with a blitzer like Buckley, who can throw as hard as Buckley throws. I hope you're right.
Yeah.
I don't really like Buckley. I really hope you're right, but I'm taking Buckley on that.
Dude, I think we hit something pretty good in this pack. I saw this card online, and I think it's worth some pretty good money. And you're going to be so upset about it. He is not a UFC fighter. He's very famous, friends with Makhachev. You're going to be upset that this is a card, I think.
Ali?
No, close. A lot shorter.
Is he a manager?
No.
Is he a coach?
No.
Is he a commentator?
No.
How is he a card? He's not a fighter? Oh, I never would have got that in a million years.
How crazy is that? I think this is like a lot of money, this card. Wow. Hasbulla.
I never would have got that. I forgot Hasbulla existed. I'm going to be honest with you.
This guy's in your division. He's a UFC lightweight. I don't think you'll ever fight him. You're way past him. My one hint, and this is just me, everyone thought he was going to be a lot better than what he was. Like when he was coming up, everyone's like, dude, this guy's a top 10 guy. Never really made it. He has a TKO over Omar Morales. Not American.
Is he black?
Nope.
No, that's not who I was thinking of. He's my weight class.
Yeah.
He has a TKO win over Omar Morales. Is it Azur or the potatoes guy?
No. He's 10-2. 4-2 in the UFC. He just defeated Tim Means. Lost to Jalen Turner. That was the big fight. Like they were both undefeated and seeing who was going to go where.
I'm not sure.
Defeated Matthew Schmellersberger.
Is he coming off of a loss?
No, he just defeated Tim Means.
I'm not sure who this is.
Usyk Medic.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I still don't know who that is.
Okay, there you go. So you're past him. You're already past him, brother.
That's crazy. I'm usually very knowledgeable about the guys in my weight class.
Yeah. You usually are spot on, dude. This is another refractor. The hint I think you will nail right away. Had the greatest entrance of all time in UFC history because of the crowd.
I'm thinking Izzy. A lot of really good entrances with him. Israel, no.
No.
Dustin Poirier with the shine bright like a diamond.
Close. He just retired. His last fight, the crowd was insane. Fought Max Holloway.
He retired his last fight. The crowd was insane. It's not Justin Gaethje because he didn't retire. Max Holloway retired him. Duh. Chan Sung Jung, the Korean zombie.
Yeah, there we go. Dude, the best that song was insane.
I have that saved on my phone where he like stops walking and sings with the crowd. It was sick.
Yeah. It's one of the best moments ever. It's insane.
Yeah.
Dude, another special card right here. It's a UFC kind of Hall of Fame card. And I know this might be hyperbolic. Maybe one of the most important fighters in UFC history when they were kind of down in the dumps. This guy headlined a lot of cards. He was maybe the face of the UFC for multiple years.
Matt Hughes.
Close. The next guy.
GSP.
Nope. Before
BJ
him.
Penn.
Before him.
Before GSP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He has a mohawk. Light heavyweight.
Don't show me. A mohawk. Oh, the Iceman.
Yeah.
Chuck Liddell. There we go. Okay.
Look how sick that
mohawk. Who do I know with a mohawk?
Dude, these cards are sick.
All
right.
Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, but is a faux hawk is where it's just shaved, right? A mohawk is like you actually like put the hair up, right?
So you think he's more of a faux hawk guy?
I'm asking. That's the definition, right? The faux hawk is just where you shit. Like I could have one. I could shave my head here.
Yeah.
Faux hawk. Whereas a mohawk, you have to have like long hair and like spike it up. Am I wrong?
Why don't you do those cool like lines in the side, like all the, if you're 19 years old and you're pretty cool and you drive a Honda Accord, you have a couple lines there. That'd be sick, right?
I gotta get the Nike symbol like just shaved into the side of the head.
Oh, there you go. All right, last pack, guys. Grant Dawson, UFC card break. He fights in 9 days. He's gonna smash Rafi Garcia. I saw you in a little interview. I loved it. You're like, dude, I'm gonna smash him. I loved it. Sorry,
bro. I better do better in the fight than I've been doing with these cards because if the rounds go like this, cards, I'm gonna be down like 4-0.
Oh man, damn, this is a tough one too. He's a welterweight fighter. He just got in trouble, I believe, didn't he? I think he tried to smuggle something in Fight Island. I think this is the guy.
Omar or Otam Azarar.
No, so it's not him. Then I apologize.
The guy that got knocked out.
I think he has like this guy has a great record.
Oh, okay.
One second. I can't even pronounce his last name.
Does it start with an A?
Come on, Tapology. No.
Okay.
His first name starts with an R, last name with an F. He's 23-2. Great record. 4-0 in the UFC.
That's a great record. Who is this guy?
Dude. He defeated Brian Battle, everyone's darling, defeated Kevin Lee, Douglas Lima, Darby.
Wait, he's a welterweight.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he's a teammate of mine. I don't he looks like Ragnar from Vikings.
He trained at ATT?
He's trained at ATT. I know his name. I know he choked. He was on the same card as me when he fought Kevin Lee. He choked him out with a guillotine.
Yes.
And
yeah.
I know who it is. I can't think of his name. Why can I not think of his name? Just tell me. I know who it is. I'm sorry, bro.
Renat.
That's what it is. Yeah, he's really good.
Really good. 23-2.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Really good. And lots of finishes.
Dude, how hot is American Top Team right now? Holy shit. Guys like Duncan, Moicano, Kayla, like
shit. Yeah, absolutely. Even the guys that like nobody's ever heard of, we've got some really, really good guys that nobody like thinks about, or here's we've got a bunch of guys that are coming up, and I think that the gym is only getting stronger, to be honest.
Insane. 2 left because we're gonna skip a female after this. I don't even know how to give it to you. This is a good one, a really good one. The greatest UFC featherweight fighter of all time.
Jose Aldo, Alex Volkanovski.
Yeah, come on.
Bro, stop. Don't give me that. Come on. Jose Aldo.
Jose Aldo's the greatest featherweight of all time.
Jose Aldo is still winning fights in another fucking weight class. Yes, he was the first featherweight champion of all time. He had a win streak that was unmatched. He had unbelievable performances against the most steroided out of their minds people. Looking at you, Chad Mendez. And I love Chad Mendez. That's Chad Mendez versus Jose Aldo 2 is my favorite fight of all time. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. If you have seen it, go watch it again. One of the best fights of all time. Jose Aldo is the best. Got title shots in 2 weight classes. Has beat more world champions than any other fighter. Merab has not taken down one fighter. Can you guess who that fighter was? Jose Aldo. 0 for 16.
Salt Lake City a year ago.
Greatest featherweight of all time.
Wow. Okay. All right. You can drop the mic if you want. You can drop it. Dude, this is a beautiful card. This is one of those green cards, so it's special, and it's like a refractor. Really good fighter. I told this story to I think your wife maybe a couple times. Maybe we did something not illegal together in Las Vegas, watching Circus Olay. This guy was just gifted a world title shot
Cheeto.
8 months ago.
Cheeto. I knew I was hoping you wouldn't say the title because I knew who it was when you said the whole thing. Because I have buddies that don't do what you're talking about, and they've been like, "Yeah, Cheeto came up to me and asked if I wanted to do it." And you can't say no to Cheeto Vera, so I did it.
You can't. Dude, I'm in Las Vegas. We're going to see Circus Olay, and he opens up a bag. Of course, yes, whatever you have. Yes, the answer is yes.
Right.
Amazing.
Have you seen that? Have you seen that video? If you haven't, I'm going to send it to you because it's hilarious. I don't know what movie it is. I've never seen the movie. I just know this video. It's got John Cena in it where he plays a drug dealer and he goes to a party and they want something like weed or something like that, something very small and not a big deal. And he's like, what you need? I got ketamine. I've got meth. I've got stuff that makes your dick big. I got stuff that makes your dick small. Like I got all, and he's just like, I got Flintstone gummies if you want. Have you seen this scene?
No, I haven't. I have not seen that.
As soon as we get off of this interview, I'm sending you this scene. You have to watch it. It's so funny. And I imagine that is what Cheeto Vera is like. He's just in the back in the locker room and he's like, dude, what do you need? He's got the tattoos all over his face. He's like, bro, I got marijuana. I got ketamine, whatever you need, bro.
I'm telling you, I would usually say no, 98% of the times. And, but yeah, we're at Circus Olay and we had a driver and we're with Masvidal and other stuff. And he's like, hey, I'm like, all right. No one said we're going to live forever, but all right, we're done. Insane, dude. Hasbulla, the Chuck Liddell. Look at this card, guys. This is insane. That's an insane card. The Iceman. So we'll give these away Saturday night, UFC 307, watch along. Alex Pereira knocks out Roundtree, round 1 or 2.
I think so. Round 2. It could be a lot closer than we think just because Roundtree knows what he's doing on the feet. But
he does.
He's got some questionable losses. And I think that his wins, I don't think his wins are as impressive as people think. Here's what I say. When somebody...
Grant, real quick. I argued with your wife about that yesterday. I go, name me his second best win. Just name me his second best win. You can't.
Well, who's his first best win?
Anthony Smith. That's his best win.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah. Who doesn't beat Anthony Smith right now, like these days? But
keep going. I'm sorry. Keep going.
No. It's just I just don't think that here's what I will say. and this is something that my wrestling coach told me once. I was it was my senior year, and wrestling had just finally clicked for me, and I had won like 3 tournaments in a row. I was undefeated. And I asked my coach, I was like, hey, am I good, or are the guys that I'm beating bad? And this is what he told me. He said, the guys that you are beating are bad, but you are beating them the way a good guy should beat them. Right. And I was like, okay, that makes a lot of sense to me. Shout out, Mr. Johnson.
I love that.
So the guys that he's beating aren't great, but he's beating them the way a great fighter would beat them. So yeah. It's kind of one of those scenarios where we got to really see what he's got.
I love that. We have a great comment about Mohawk and Faux Hawk. We'll put that up in 1 second. And last night I had a betting show with Raphael, and I said this. I did, because my perfect analogy, I think you will agree perfectly with this. Khabib Nurmagomedov gave Justin Gaethje, who is everyone's favorite fighter, everyone will spend $70. Doesn't matter who he fights on pay-per-view. Must-see TV. Absolutely, right? Khabib gave Justin Gaethje 0 shot of beating him. He never went off. He never threw. He never wanted to overextend. Khabib wrestled, grappled, and submitted him. He had 0 shot. It's one of those things. You look back on it. If you ever watch that fight again, I don't even think Gaethje throws 3 punches. I'm being serious. The one thing I will say, and I have Alex, I think Alex is he's on top. He's money right now. Pierre is going to win this fight. But I will say this. He will give Roundtree the opportunity to beat him. There will be some back and forth. There will be some leg kick action. There will be Alex loves to check hook. He loves to counter. So when you counter, that means you want someone to punch at you first. What I'm saying is I got Pierre winning, but I do think he will give Roundtree the opportunity to upset him, if that makes sense.
If I could just piggyback off of that really quick, is we saw a counter striker like Anderson Silva. Anderson Silva is the type of counter striker that if you don't go, he won't go either. But when you go, he's the most dangerous dude ever. That's why he was in some really boring fights, is because he is not going to go till you go. And then if you match him up well to those guys that make him fight, we get these amazing Forrest Griffin knockouts where he like looks away, throws the jab, and puts the dude down. Alex Pereira does it differently. He forces you to throw. He puts you in a scenario where you can't not throw with his constant calf kicks, his constant teeps, and his constant forward pressure with his chin forward. He forces a guy to engage with him. And I think that's what makes Alex Pereira on a different level, is he's such an amazing counter striker that forces you to go first. He's going first, but he makes you think you're going first.
Right. So perfectly said, and we'll end on that. Here's that great comment. Sean Sterling looked it up. He goes, a mohawk is just when you have the middle. A faux hawk is when you have a full hair and then you pop up the middle.
So I was opposite. Thank you, Sean. Yeah. I appreciate that. I had it completely reversed. I thought it was the other way around. Yep. I'm now more educated in nerdy, terrible hairstyles.
So we talked about UFC. We previewed your fight. We talked about Dr. Pepper. We broke a UFC card box, and we learned something in one day. Doesn't get better than this, guys. Grant Dawson, make sure you watch him get another victory in 9 days. UFC Vegas at the Apex. Grant, travel safe, my friend. The next week is going to suck, and we'll talk on the other end, right?
Yeah, man, we're gonna have some good news. Maybe we should we'll celebrate. Maybe you'll come down and we'll celebrate.
Oh, I like that. Sushi's on me.
No, I won't do it. All
right. Grant Dawson, the best. Guys, watch him next weekend. Enjoy UFC 307. We'll see everyone later. Appreciate it.